wasn't you who gave the order, was it? Joffrey didn't even tell you.
It was Joffrey, right?
Yeah.
I knew it was Joffrey.
You've never taken it seriously. You haven't. Jamie hasn't. But none of your jokes will ever match the first one, will they? When you ripped my mother open on your way out of her and she bled to death.
Okay, that was a way harsh time.
I know. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Hey guys, welcome to David versus Film. I am David, yo soy David. To my right is Mark.
Mr. Mark.
And tonight we're going head to head with season 2, episodes 1 and 2 of Game of Thrones. A big hey, hi, and hello to all of you, but to returning viewers and especially returning subscribers, sup? 'Tis season 2 of Game of Thrones. We're coming hot off the heels of season 1. I think it is safe to say that you enjoyed it.
Oh my God, yes.
And you would also probably be honest if you said that you did not know that you would in the outset.
I didn't think I would, but now it's like I'm all in.
Yeah, even with dragons, right?
Even with dragons.
So a quick recap, and we won't go too far into it because we assume you guys have already seen the videos by now, but just to also refresh it for us because it's been a couple of weeks, I would say like 5 major things.
Spoiler alert.
1. Spoiler alert, right? If you haven't seen it yet, spoiler alert. The king died.
The king died.
Joffrey is
now
king.
Joffrey, yes.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
It's crazy. It's too... Little
I know
boy.
you love Joffrey, right?
Oh, yeah, everybody does. Little boy with a lot of power.
Yeah. We saw the beheading of Ned. No head Ned.
Oh, yes. That was terrible.
That was a big moment.
I think that's about to start a major war. So we'll see.
Yeah, I would say so. We've already seen some movement in the north with Robb coming down.
Oh, yeah.
Catelyn, his mother's with him, right?
Yeah. Speaking of the north, they are looking beyond the wall now.
That's right. You always wanted to see what's beyond the wall. I think you might get a taste of that because Jon and the other Night's Watchmen are going up beyond the wall now to do
Lewis and Clark expedition
investigating. Right? What else did we say? The dragons.
Oh, the dragons.
Dragons are born.
Yes, it's crazy.
And how do you feel about that? Because that was one thing you weren't sure about in the beginning.
I think I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
I think that Daenerys is gonna gain power and she's gonna use the dragons to just blow up and
Maybe
take
so.
control of all the
Maybe
regions.
So. I think it helps you're seeing the dragons as puppies, like like a dog.
Right now,
like nobody wants a dog at first. People they don't want them anyway.
They're all nice
but
and
when
cute.
they get the puppy, they're like, oh, and then they fall in love before.
Yeah, they're nice and cute till they grow up and everywhere.
That's true. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And I see that, by the way, you do love the show because you have apparently made it to the Game of Thrones gift shop. Picked you up a little shirt there.
Let's see. One of my wonderful viewers, Manitoba, sent this over to me. Thank you, Manitoba.
Nice.
I love it.
Present,
yeah,
right?
it was a nice birthday gift I got.
Very, very nice. We appreciate you guys so much.
Thank
that kind of
you.
stuff. It's not expected, but it's
You
always
guys are
appreciated.
awesome. Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, and I see that the wine is back for season 2 as well.
It's back.
Yeah, and I have. Well, no, what is that though? What kind of wine?
Merlot. I don't know. Black box.
Merlot.
Card Bordeaux.
Hard Bordeaux. And I have the peach tea as usual. No surprises there. We also want to say that if you guys want to check out our Patreon, you can find the early unedited version of these reactions, along with Discord benefits, poll voting, and more. So
Lots
be
of stuff.
sure to look at that if you would like.
Yes,
we
check it out.
appreciate our patrons. We appreciate
Always.
you guys here on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. All those things are completely free
Amazing
to you.
people.
Yes, and they help us out more than you can imagine.
Thank you
and
so
last
much.
but not least, if we're not friends on Instagram,
Let's be friends.
We'll leave a link to our Instagram down below.
Yes.
Ready to go?
Let's go.
All right, boys and girls, be sure to stick around for the after party at the end of the reaction. But for now, let's turn our hymnals to page
2012.
How'd you know that?
I drink and I know things.
2012 and watch season 2, episodes 1 and 2 of Game of Thrones.
Let's go.
Any ideas of what's to come?
Dragons.
It's probably a safe bet. It's the fall that kills you.
Well struck, dog.
Little Joffrey. We saw you in Batman.
Oh, that's right. Yes, shockingly.
Who's next?
Lots of brew!
Oh, this poor dude.
Oh, gosh.
He's going to have a hard time, you can tell already.
I had 2 cups of wine.
2 cups.
Oh, I thought it was the American flag. It's like, all right, represent.
He's from Cleveland.
See that he drinks his fill.
Oh, this poor bastard. So
What is Joffrey? He's never being kind. There's something up his sleeve, right?
They're going to waterboard the guy, I bet. Oh, my gosh.
You can't.
What did you say?
He doesn't deserve the mercy of a quick death.
Ooh, that was a quick save. Oh, look who's come to town.
Don't get up. Don't get up.
I've been here ruling the kingdoms.
What a fine job you've done.
He's so witty always. But I love him. His confidence just walks in like he owns the place.
Oh, yeah, totally.
My lady, I'm sorry for your loss.
Her father was a confessed traitor.
But still her father.
Ooh, Tyrion, he just tells it like it is.
I am loyal to my beloved Joffrey.
Oh, you poor thing. They've
I know,
brainwashed
poor-
you.
Stockholm Syndrome, Sansa.
The city's drowning in refugees, Your Grace, fleeing the war.
Shut the gates to the peasants. They belong in the field, not our capital.
Very Marie Antoinette, right?
Oh my gosh, let them eat cake.
I do like that we get to see the business of things, though, you know?
Yeah.
And speaking of business, here comes big business.
Hey, y'all.
What are you doing here? This is the small council.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but...
Your father has named Lord Tyrion to serve as hand in his stead.
Out! All of you out!
Yeah, Marsha's not happy about that.
Little Bobby got it all.
We had 3 stocks to trade. You chopped one's head off and let another escape. Father would be furious.
Yeah, she's not doing so good, right?
Well, because she's giving all the power to a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah. But when you raise him that way, you can't suddenly start to try to discipline him,
No.
especially when he just became king. She lost that opportunity, so...
Little
I remember seeing them put up a new tower at Torrance Square. You could hear the wind howling through the gaps.
Oh my God, he looks like a kid at TGI Fridays when the grandparents are talking.
We can spare 4 masons for a week, my lord.
I want one of those cloaks.
I think it makes you more dramatic when you have one, right? You can just storm out. Like
Storm my ass.
that.
It's not a bird. Oh, it's a
POV,
wolf.
first person, huh?
It's a wolf. Haley's comment.
And I don't want to miss a thing.
I just saw Haley's. See, I knew it was a
Look at
wolf.
you, yeah.
I drink and I know things. His spirit went into the wolf.
Maybe so.
So it's an omen.
Oh, there's the comment. Oh, so it wasn't just a dream. It was real.
Red comet means one thing, boy. Dragons.
Oh.
Look at the baby.
Oh. Okay, I want one now.
Yeah.
She looks parched.
Yeah. I mean, they're going everywhere on foot. Like, it looks pretty guessy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
That's just,
There's no
you know, I feel
water.
about the horses.
I have to give it to the horses, though. That's good acting.
Very good. I feel like the horse is like, yeah, my grandfather was in Blazing Saddles. I don't know if you saw him fall. I learned that fall from him.
You must be their strength.
As you are mine.
Aw.
Sekoi koi.
Sekoi koi.
Achalea shaun.
I like how they keep using the comment to like transition between scenes, you know?
Because they're all seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's go skiing. I see a run with my name on it.
I see a tree with your name on it. Mark fell into a tree well one time, which is like the area like right at the base of a tree. You can get out. It's the best thing ever.
Awful.
I'll include some photos if I can find them.
Where's that?
Some kind of lodge, looks like, or a post.
Are those girls?
Froster's daughters. He marries his daughters, and they give him more daughters.
Oh,
There you go, yep.
That's foul. It's beyond foul.
that is foul.
He marries his daughters. What does he do with his sons?
Yeah, no boys.
Probably kills him.
You Southerners make good wine. I'll give you that. You're prettier than half my daughter.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not looking to get married, sir. Thank you.
These are bad times to be living alone in the wild.
Our husband keeps us safe. Better to live free than die a slave.
It's probably the first words they learn, right?
God, yes.
Any man lays a hand on one of my wives, he loses their hand.
They're like, oh God, don't worry. We're good. This scene is reminiscent to me of when Catelyn was talking to Walder Frey.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, you know what I mean? Like, he's also kind of crazy, but like, Catelyn was just very calm and very diplomatic because she knew what they wanted to get. Same here. The Lord
Right.
Commander's very calm and diplomatic.
Is that a dragon or a gargoyle?
I don't know, but I bet we're about to find out.
For the night is dark and full of terrors.
Who's this girl?
You smell of fear. Fear and piss and old bones.
Okay, well, she's not allowed to work at a nursing home.
Stannis Baratheon.
There you go.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
So that's the infamous Stannis?
That's the infamous Stannis. I could have sworn he came in season 1, but season 2 is his debut out here at the Burning Man Festival.
What is the ceremony supposed to
This woman will lead
represent?
him into a war he cannot win. Stannis is our king.
They made him king.
He's surrounded by fools and fanatics. Every lord wants a coronation.
Ooh.
Yeah. And see, he makes a really good point, the old man, where he's like, every lord is declaring himself king now. King Robb, King Stannis, King Renly. It's a Game of Thrones.
The boy Joffrey, the boy Tommen, and the girl Marcella being born of incest
What are they doing?
between Cersei Lannister and her brother Jaime Lannister.
Send copies of that letter to every corner of the realm.
They're
from the
telling
Argos
on
of the
them?
war.
Mm.
Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Yeah, so to answer your question, he's sending out letters declaring that he is the true king and nobody else, just him.
Shall we drink together?
Yes,
Hell
we
yes.
shall.
There we go. Yes.
Here, here.
There you go. Smartest thing you said all night, dude.
They gave him poison.
I told you you're writing a check your butt cutting cash, buddy.
She gonna drink it too. What is she doing?
Tori Amos is wild. Okay.
What was that? But she drank it too.
Yes, but she's
a witch.
As you were saying earlier, she's something, right?
King in the north. Have you grown fond of me, Stark? Is that it?
He's like, don't you be concerned about that.
You're gonna be eaten by the wolves.
Look how big
that's
the
a
wolf
big
is.
wolf.
Wow, that's like Twilight size.
You pushed my brother from a window because he saw you with the queen.
Oh.
He said he wasn't scared, like, in the last episode. I think he's scared.
Oh, yeah, I would be scared too. There's a wolf in my face.
Lord Baelish,
Your Grace.
Ned Stark's youngest daughter, Arya. We can't seem to locate her.
Are you looking?
The girl has some value. Whoever finds her, well, you know what they say about Lannisters and debts.
They always pay their debts.
About a boy of modest means. He loved the eldest daughter. She had eyes for another.
Sometimes I've heard even brothers and sisters develop certain
Oh.
That's right. He called you out, Brady Bunch.
Does he know?
I think they all know, but he and Varys seem to know everything. You know what I mean?
Seize him.
But then there's also just power.
Cut his throat. I've changed my mind. Let him go. Step back 3 paces. Turn around.
I thought Simon didn't say.
Do see if you can take some time away from your coins and your whores to locate the Stark girl for me.
I mean, that is a pretty good show of power.
Yeah, don't with me.
I offer your cousins peace if they meet my terms. Your family must release my sisters.
Oh, so he thinks Arya's still there. That's true, yeah.
Joffrey and the Queen Regent must renounce all claim to dominion of the North.
Oh, that'll never happen.
These are my terms.
It's on now, bitches.
And once again, just like a confident waiter, he didn't write anything down. And you just know he's going to forget something.
We can't take King's Landing without ships. My father has ships and men who know how to sail. I'm his only living son.
So Theon thinks he can, like, broker some peace with his father and get the ships, huh? We'll see.
You'll ride south to the Stormlands. I need you to negotiate with Renly Baratheon.
Girl, bye.
No! Not more like separation of the family.
We'll get the girls back, and we'll all go home. For good.
I will ride at first light.
See, that's why I would never make it in this world. That's so early.
They're renovating the throne room.
Yes, Joffrey's got Chip and Joanna in there, mixing some things around, putting some shiplap up.
I had a disgusting lie about Uncle Jamie.
Oh.
And you?
You're the product of that.
I'm asking if he fucked other women when he grew tired of you.
Witch.
How many bastards does he have running?
Finally.
The way he goes, little bitch.
Yeah, see, she knows she's raised a monster, right? And he climbs up in that little booster seat.
You little
We do things differently here, Daisy. This isn't some 5 copper bawdy house in Hayseed Hall.
So it's a high-end brothel or what?
Yes, the Little Finger Spa and Whorehouse.
What's going on? What's that? They're gonna kill the baby? Oh no! What the f?
Oh, there's your first sweet summer child moment of season 2. They're like, Robert got around. I mean,
So who ordered this? Joffrey?
Where is the bastard? Tonight's watch! He's got a bull's-head helmet!
oh, there it is. Yeah, remember him from season 1 at the end of it with Arya? He stood up for her. Oh, and then there she is.
There she is. You better be Joe. Oh.
There it is. They always leave you wanting more.
Now they put Peter Dinklage at the very beginning.
Oh yeah, they bumped
like
him
the
up.
star. How do they figure who's first?
Agents and negotiations and a muffin basket.
So egos.
Yeah.
It's a nice little brook.
Yeah. This looks like the staging area, like the Renaissance Fair, like where the employees are getting everything together.
A man does not drink for a day and a night. A boy could make a friend.
Give us beer before I skin you.
Okay. It's a rough crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
They're looking for me.
These gutter rats belong to the Night's Watch. That puts them beyond the reach of kings and queens.
Oh, this is an independent thing. That's right.
People worry so much about their
Oh.
frogs that they forget about what's down low.
Oh, that's an excellent line. I love that.
We're looking for a boy named Gendry. He carries a bull's head helmet.
So looking for him.
Yeah, for Gendry.
We'll be back with more men.
Smart soldier, though. I would hang on to my balls, too. Oh.
What are you doing with my girl?
You should taste her fish pie.
Ew.
I don't think Lord Varys likes fish pie.
How can you tell?
Mm-hmm.
Varys likes the Vienna sausage.
Rest easy, my lord.
Your secret's safe with
good
me.
at keeping
I
secrets.
knew it.
That's right.
Threaten me again, and I'll have you thrown into the sea.
Oh.
The storms come and go, and I keep on paddling.
I love it. I love when they
You
spar
like that,
like
right?
that.
Yeah.
A raven flew in this morning from Castle Black.
We got a tweet.
Cold winds are rising, and the dead rise with them.
Winter is coming.
It hadn't gotten here yet. Good grief.
One trip to the wall and you come back believing in grumpkins and snarks. The brave men of the Night's Watch will protect us all.
Pendeja.
Yeah. I do get the feeling that, like, they don't take it very seriously, you know? They're like, whatever, that's so far away, and we trust those prisoners and volunteers to protect our asses down here.
Would you look at that?
Y'all gonna get killed.
And there's like a TLC show out here with all these sister wives.
Yeah, well, there was a milkmaid. And we were wrestling together from the time we were 6 years old. And then we got older. And the wrestling changed.
Mm-hmm. Sam doesn't even know what to say.
Must be a virgin.
Oh, totally. Remember him and John having that conversation about being virgins, you know? Because he couldn't believe John was.
Shoot! Shoot!
You're very brave.
My love.
You gonna get killed.
What's he doing? This is Gilly. She's one
Oh,
of Creston's
Lord.
daughters.
You gonna get us killed.
Hello, Gilly. What are you doing?
Polite but firm.
Sam knows we're not supposed She's pregnant.
Are you kidding? I wouldn't know the first thing you know how to deliver a baby.
Sorry, Sam.
No.
Have you seen The Miracle of Birth?
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting.
In school.
I saw it in health class.
Yep. Same. I did okay till the afterbirth, and I was like, okay, this is just not...
like-
Do you know when they show babies on TV shows, they use grape jelly to make it look like they just came out?
That's why they're so sweet.
Aw.
Khaleesi.
Oh, it's the horse. Oh, no. Oh, that's not a good sign.
What happened?
It's dripping. Something red.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't have to get it. Oh, yeah. That's terrible.
Like the idea of a woman leading a Khalasar.
They will like it far less when I am done with them.
Ooh, I believe that. I believe that. Oh, that's right. They have their customs. They believe that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where are we going on the Santa Maria?
Mm-hmm. Where's this Carnival cruise headed?
They'll be waiting for me on the docks.
Who will?
Okay.
Anyone who matters.
So he's coming home to Papa.
The gold clocks. They killed her baby.
Ah, yes.
Can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, it's like, you think you have a bad day at work, right? You're trying to run a nice whorehouse and spa, and they come in and they stab a baby to death right in front of you. It kind of puts in perspective when there's like no coffee at the office. You know what I mean?
Take tonight off to mourn Megan's child. I'll see you tomorrow. And you'll be happy.
What a jerk.
I know. It's like, Baelish is not supposed to be a touchy-feely kind of character anyway, but I always just get, I don't know.
More wine?
He's not my favorite. You know
Sure,
what I mean?
I'll take more wine.
Never said no to that, have you?
I hadn't realized peace depended on killing babies.
Not have my honor questioned by an imp.
Careful.
Seeing as you betrayed the last hand of the king, well, I just wouldn't feel safe with you lurking about. I hope you enjoy the wall.
These men are under my command.
Not
His
anymore.
name is Bronn, and he is the new commander of the City Watch.
Oh.
To the new commander.
Here, here.
Congratulations, Bronn.
They come back, I say we yield. Gendry's the one they want.
Deep voiced child.
What does a Dyer's apprentice know about battles anyway?
Hot pie, how Gendry makes a fight into a battle.
Hey, y'all.
Right? I like this name is Hot Pie. I just think that's like just the best name ever.
What about you, anyway? Thought they were after you. Did you kill someone, or is it just because you're a girl?
Yeah.
Gonna out me here.
My name's not Ari. It's Arya of House Stark.
So you're a highborn then, you're a lady. All that about cocks, I should never have said.
Yeah, true. But he treats her like a friend, and she's like, it's okay, I'm not a lady like the other ladies. I'm a cool lady.
Okay, quit your flirting. You're 19 and she's 13.
Oh, here we are We're at the seaside village. So his welcoming committee wasn't there like he thought, right?
In the air to Pike and the Iron Islands.
They don't give a shit about you.
I need to get to Pike.
I can take you there.
Who's this?
I bet you can.
Oh?
So she was on Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones, hello. She was on The Crown.
Wasn't she the secretary?
Yes, that's her. She looks different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have these hands ever touched a rope?
Don't you worry about my hands.
Oh.
Okay.
An order from your future king.
Yeah, kings are a dime a dozen these days.
Oh, squid.
Well, that's cool. I like that. You know I'm a sucker for a good fireplace.
Stark had you longer than I did. Was it Ned Stark's pleasure to make you his daughter?
My clothes offend you, I will change them.
It will.
Oh.
There's just such really great parenting on this show.
That's his father?
Yes.
My blood is salt and iron.
Yeah, that's his father that they took him from after the Robert's Rebellion.
My dear.
So good to see you, brother.
Brothers and sisters just hooking up all the time on this show, right?
She can't lead an attack. You're a woman.
You're the one in skirts.
Oh, that's a great comeback.
Did he not realize that was his sister?
No, he didn't know. He hadn't seen her in so long. He's been gone 9 years. But you see, all these kings, King of the North, King of the Iron Islands, Burger King. There's so many kings. It's like there's like a ton of them. It doesn't mean anything.
And a Dairy Queen.
And the Dairy Queen.
There's no man more honorable than Stannis Baratheon.
I'll sail with your fleet, 30 of my ships. And if we don't drown at the bottom of Blackwater Bay, I will fuck this blonde queen and I'll fuck her well.
All right. Settle down. So one thing I take away from that scene is that, like, they can't agree on who the gods are. Mm-hmm. They can't agree on who the king is, but they all know Cersei is queen. When they talk about the queen, no one ever questions who is the queen. And that tells you a lot about Cersei's power, in my opinion anyway.
Queen slaughters babies. You might find it difficult to rule over millions who want you dead.
Well, that's a good point.
It wasn't you who gave the order, was it? Joffrey didn't even tell you.
It was Joffrey, right?
Yeah.
I knew it was Joffrey.
Right, because Cersei knew about this before, so she would have done that immediately when Robert died if that was the case.
You've never taken it seriously. You haven't. Jamie hasn't. But none of your jokes will ever match the first one, will they? When you ripped my mother open on your way out of her and she bled to death.
Okay, that was a way harsh time.
I know, don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. I think Tyrion is the king, speaking of kings, the king of compartmentalization. You know, he is so good at separating his opinions and his hurt and the insults from just pushing through. Yeah.
She looks like Madonna in the Frozen video, except with red hair.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected. You're right. I stand corrected. That's a better analogy.
These armies are toys for the Lord of Light.
Tell your lord to burn them, then.
You must give yourself to the Lord of Light.
I've said the words, damn you.
She's gonna take off her robe.
All of yourself.
Okay.
I have a wife.
And she's given you nothing.
Damn.
I will give you a son, my king.
Son.
Don't fall for it. She's a Jezebel.
See, she knows how to manipulate, right? Look at her.
She's a seductress.
Yes. She is Madonna. Oh, Jesus.
A baby.
Oh, that's the old man. That's Craster. Craster.
What's he doing with the baby? He's gonna throw it over the wall.
Well, they're not at the wall anymore. Remember, they went up north.
Oh.
North of the wall.
Whose baby was it? With that young girl?
Oh, Gilly, the one that
You
Sam
think
was
she
talking
already
about?
had the baby?
Maybe.
What was that?
Oh!
Who was that? That was the old man.
Yeah.
And he said, if I see, he was saying that I see this guy looking at my daughters. If he touches one of my girls, I'm going to cut his hands off.
Yeah. He saw him looking at something.
I think it was set up. Set up, yeah.
But don't you love it how Game of Thrones...
So good.
Like, it just goes along, and you start to think, maybe it's getting a little slow. Maybe I'm yawning a little bit because I'm tired, and then just boom!
Bam!
They catch you at the end. But it doesn't seem like a scam or like some cheap ploy, you know? It's very organic, and it's just like, there you go. You want to know
They're very good at... They know where to end it as
Yeah.
the cliffhanger, and it's just, damn it.
But again, it doesn't feel like, I don't know what the word is. It doesn't feel cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it does feel like just a more progression
flows,
story.
yeah. It
They
just
just end
flows
on a more
one
like
story to the
dramatic
next.
note.
Yeah. Very good.
So what do you think so far? So then, this is going into like season 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
We've watched episodes 1 and 2. So how do you feel? Are they keeping the momentum going, or did they slow it down a little bit in your opinion?
No, I think they're keeping the momentum going. There's a lot going on now. Everybody's a king.
Right. It's a land of kings.
Yeah, everybody's a king. Everybody's a
Thrones.
lord.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new characters, which I found very interesting.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Just interested in knowing what's gonna happen next.
You're right. And I think the thing about the characters, one thing I noticed about this show is that there are other shows where when we go into the second season or subsequent seasons and new characters come in, it feels so forced. You know what I mean? It feels like, okay, here's someone new. Let's learn them. But Game of Thrones is like, put it this way. They mentioned Stannis before, right? So Stannis isn't coming out of nowhere. Like, they've talked about him, but he brings a crew.
Right.
And that's to be expected. So it seems makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And then the Lord Commander and Jon Snow and the Night's Watch, they're going north of the wall to see what's happening. They're going to investigate what's going on. And we meet new characters, but that's also to be expected.
Yeah.
We're not gonna, so I like the way they've done that. It doesn't feel forced,
Right.
So I like that a lot.
Interesting.
But, yeah. I think that one thing I noticed about these 2 episodes is that Daenerys and the Dothraki and that whole side of things has kind of taken a small backseat.
Yeah.
Right?
They did.
You didn't see a lot of dragons.
Not yet.
And we only saw one baby because there were 3 total, remember? We only saw one right up on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Like a parrot.
I'm interested in knowing who killed her deputy.
Yeah.
She mentioned the name, and
I
don't think we've seen that character yet.
Well, what Jorah said was that, no matter what direction you go, you're going to have problems. And one of those directions was you're going to meet another cow who's not going to respect you as a woman. And he's going to send a message, and he clearly did. So there's that. But but I like that because, we ended season 1 with a lot of Dothraki and a lot of Daenerys. And so I like the way the show always kind of balances things out, And so now we took it back to Westeros, and we've seen Tyrion. A lot more of Tyrion,
He's
actually.
back, yeah.
Stepping up, stepping
I love
up
it.
into a
I love the
bigger
new
role.
Tyrion.
Yeah, right. Let us know the things we've missed, the filming locations we always love,
I
the
love
trivia
that.
we always love, the actors we don't realize that we saw, maybe things like that. But nevertheless, we are always glad that you joined us for the journey as usual.
Always.
We hope you will do those things that really help the channel, like, subscribe, share
all that good
Again,
stuff.
free to you. We appreciate it.
Always.
So, yeah. Anything else you want to add before we go?
We're good. We're going to get tacos.
Yeah, we're going to get tacos. So, yeah. Thanks again. We will
you
see
guys
you in the next video.
Alrighty. Bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.